Okay, so we are going to do our pick a stitch winner, and it's going to be a 1 row repeat, and we're going to be using a double crochet with a half double joined together. So we group with the called group. So we're going to do a double crochet and a half double crochet work together, and we're going to do that. The count stitch is whatever you'd like for it to be. But if you're making a project, when it's like that, I always try to measure to what I want or where I want it to be, and then you need to add, because the last 3 chains on your foundation is going to be considered your half double. So I always just chain 3 extra after I measure, which I'll show you here. So we're going to do just a small swatch because it is a repeat row. I'm doing my foundation row just a little loose because we are going to do 2 stitches into 1. So what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 11, 12. But I'm going to add my 3 for my half double, and then I'm going to go into this 4th stitch from the hook and do, that's a full double, sorry, double crochet, half double, and this is where the repeat is. We're going to do yarn over, go through our top here, yarn over, going to only bring through 2. We're going to stop on that part, we're going to yarn over, and this would be considered our half double, but we're going to go through all 4. So again, yarn over, this is a double crochet, but we're going to stop at the first 2 we go through, yarn over, go back through, and connect that half double to your double crochet. So double crochet through just 2, have 2 loops on your hook, and this one's going to be our half double together with our double crochet. Hopefully that makes sense. We're just going to be doing these stitches together. And keep doing these darker yarns together. Let me see if I can find some white paper. Okay, let's see if this helps. I like the jeweled green here. I really have been wanting to use it. So, okay, so let's do this again. We're going to start off with our double crochet. So we yarned over. We're going into our stitch, pull through. You have 3 loops. We yarn over, going to only pull through 2. Now we're going to do our half double. We're going to yarn over, go through, but we're going to have 4. And we're going through all 4. And that, again, this is the single row repeat. So that means this is what we're going to do every row. Straighten our tail out a little bit. Again. And then we'll do the turn. Well, keeps trying to jump in your way, doesn't it? Okay. Just through 2, yarn over. And this would be considered our half double crochet. Come on. Yarn over. Our last stitch here. Then yarn over. Go through all 3. Now, our turning chains can be done different ways, and if you want me just to do a video on those various ways for your turning, let me know and we can just do that. So we're going to go, but we are going to do the chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This is considered our double crochet. And then now we're going to do our half double. Okay, then we're just going to start that over again. We're going to do double, go through 2, our half double. We're going to go through all 4. 2, and then we're going to bring this through 4. As you get the hang of it, it makes a good, fast stitch. And this is good for if you're doing multiple stitches in a project or types of stitches, because this will work with any kind of stitch count. Where some of them, if if it's a different number, is it kind of hard to always find a stitch that works within that. I usually finagle it to where I make it work, but this makes it easy to just add different textures or different stitches into a work. And that was the same way with the A-line double clusters that we did last week. It's one of the other ones that would be good for that, especially if you were changing colors and making a sampler. It would make it pretty. And now let's go back. I almost did that wrong. Just go through 2, go in the same stitch. Remember, we're doing all these stitches into one space. So we're doing a double. This is our last one on this row. And then we're going to do our half double. And then we're going to chain 3. Now I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to build it up a little bit so you can see what it looks like with a few more rows to it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the sample for today. Put it on the background. Let's see if we can get a good look. So it is pretty. I like this kind of jeweled green. And if you want to go look at the beginner videos I have for just learning these stitches, I do have a playlist for those. It just kind of covers each stitch, the half double, the double crochet. So go back and look at that. But like you can see, once you learn those stitches, you can do so many things, and it is pretty. So let me know if you like this stitch. Do you think you'll use it? And if you have a stitch you would like to see done, always make a comment and request that. If not next week, we can maybe add it to one of the other Pick a Stitch votes, and we can always cover them up. I am going to start going back and doing some of the ones that didn't win and kind of pit them against like the large clusters that didn't get the highest vote. I'll put it against the one that was one of the other ones that didn't get votes, and see if it was just not interested at all, or just the other one was a little more interesting. So we might be doing that. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon. One last question. Would you like to see more complicated stitches, or do you want me to keep them somewhat on the easier intermediate grade? We could do some more complicated ones too, if that's what you want to see. So let me know, comment below, and I appreciate your time for visiting, and I hope you have a wonderful day.